This is probably my least favorite breathing exercise of all time. I don't like doing it. Especially, I don't know, even though I'm not pregnant anymore, ever since being pregnant, I feel pretty dizzy from this exercise sometimes, so I have to be careful. It never used to bother me, but I originally came across this from these CDs somebody gave me from a voice teacher named Ariella Vaccarino, I think is her name, so I just want to give her credit for that. Voice Lessons to Go, I think was what it was called. So you can purchase those. And I found her exercises to be really useful. Mm-hmm. But this breathing exercise she called sipping. And so it's kind of a two-part thing. The second part is as if you're sipping a drink through a straw. Right? So you're inhaling the air through pursed lips. The first part, we're just going to inhale down low like a surprise party inhale like we've practiced before. And so we try to fill all the way up so there's no room left for any air, and we'll hold. And then we sip one time, hold, and release. Just through an open mouth. And that part's not too bad. That's the first step. So let's try that together. So we inhale, hold, sip, hold, and then release. And so this exercise is not how we would breathe while we're singing. Not at all. To me, this feels like a way of stretching out everything, and then when you do breathe the way you'd want to breathe while you're singing, it's easier. It's like you have more capacity. It's easier to get the air in. It's easier to pace the airflow. That's what it feels like to me. Mm-hmm. So when you do that first big inhale, try not to save any space for the sip that's coming. Don't let yourself do that. That's kind of cheating. Mm-hmm. So now we'll do the same thing, but this time 2 sips.
I can barely get the second sip in.
I know. It's really hard. It's going to get worse. And you can see when I'm inhaling with the sips, my chest and my shoulders are moving. Which, of course, we're always like, don't move your chest and shoulders. But like I say, this is not the way you breathe while you're singing. This is a breathing exercise. Just like, I don't know, like if you play sports, they have you. I remember when I was playing volleyball, like sometimes maybe they'd have us do these weird running things. Well, you'd never actually run like that in real life, but it's just a different way of practicing, you know. So it's kind of conditioning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it's called. You're right. So, anyways, let's try 3 sips. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be terrible. Here we go. Here we go. If you start to feel dizzy, let me know, because I won't be aware otherwise. And I always have heard if you start to see the color yellow while you're doing a breathing exercise, that means you should stop immediately. So I've never had that, but if you start to see yellow, let me know that too. And here we go, 4 sips.
It really does kind of wear you out.
I know. Do you know, back in the day, before I had a baby, and I was practicing really regularly, I could do 15 sips.
Man.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to build up to. I don't think I can do it anymore, though. It makes me feel like, ooh, lightheaded. So maybe it's just because I'm getting older. I don't know. But in theory, you can build up to 15 if you can do it safely. And let's try to do 5. Yeah, exactly. And I like to do, I would love to do a snake exercise, time it, and then do sipping, and then do the snake again.
Wow.
You should see an improvement in your second snake. Like, I would almost guarantee you would see an improvement. So, all right, let's try 5. Here we go. Filling up. And so you should feel all the way up, like that feeling of, like you can hear my voice sound strained a little bit when I spoke just after that, because like my lungs are totally full. It's more air than you would need to sing or speak. That feeling of like you can't get any more air in, like that's the feeling you're looking for right now. My theory is that maybe it stretches your lung sacs a little bit, but I don't know if that's real. That might not be real. That's what it feels like to me. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it more than I do.